What's up, everybody? We got the red spinny thing of death, and it's empty, and we can't have that. So let me show you what we're going to be getting into. You got a big old chunk of wild horse picture jasper from Oregon. And a lot of people, what they do with this stone, they'll use a saw to slab it, and like where the brown is, in some pictures I've seen, it's like the foreground, background, and this is usually has a more blue to it, and it looks like the sky fading out into the abyss there. It's got like a crust layer on the top and the bottom, and a really cool pattern here. I could cut it up into slabs, but the wife told me she loves this rock so much that weighs like 3 pounds, which will definitely fit in to the tumbler. She wants me to tumble it all at one time. She actually, just a couple of minutes ago, told me, if you break that up, I will leave you. I like it that much. So you know what that means. Oh yeah, it's hammer time. Bring it back in a minute. All right, well, we got the thing all broke up. Show you what we got here. You can never tell what's going on inside the rock. Look at that blue. So we left that one in a pretty large chunk. And I have to tumble this one with everything else and not break it up anymore so I can sleep in the bed. But as you can see, there's plenty of room. So here's the other ones. Super sharp edges. That rock was tough. That is one solid built rock. And my whole garage is covered in jasper shards. So I just took the spray bottle, and I have 25 pounds of Mexican crazy lace, and I sprayed them, because if you don't spray them, they just look like dull rocks. Patterns, bands, eyes. Like that guy, he's already showing up, and that thing's rough. There you go. So we're going to fill this thing up. This box of rocks here is enough to fill the tumbler twice with that King Kong in there. But a man has to find a place to sleep. Happy wife, you know what I'm saying. All right, guys, well, I'll see you in probably 7 or 8 weeks when these things are done. Back in a long bit. All right, it's only been 10 short weeks, 7 or 8 different grit changes. Adding, filling. Let me give you a little quick look around here. And then at the end, we'll come back and I got the wife's favorite 5. The ones that are not allowed to leave the house, which I'm more than likely going to send to somebody. Just don't tell her. All right, well, let me set this thing in the tripod. I'm gonna hold up a couple rocks and get a super close-up of them. All right, for the wife's favorite 5. A lot of patterns. That there is what the inside of a geode looks like after it's tumbled. That's clear. You know how the whole phone thing works. You look better in person. All this is clear. Clear spot there. Reds, splashes. Won't focus. Hard to hold on to. Makes you like this one because they all look like fractures, but they're actually not, as you can see when the glare passes by them. Seems like the closer you get to the crust on these agates, the more detail that they actually have. And this was her #1 pick, which means I'm definitely going to probably send this to Val from the Flower Gold Wizards channel. These are actually the eyes on the outside of the agate, and you can see how they've worn down through many layers, kind of like a fireball you ate when you were a kid. Well, that was her favorite. And then here's some of the jasper. It stayed fractured in a couple spots, and I wish it had more blue in it, like the blue that's there. And some of this can go back through again, but I was looking at this, and if you got to use your imagination, but I definitely see a tornado right there. I'm not sure I see a desert landscape. I think some of those, you need more blue in the jasper, like that blue or even bluer, but you never know, because the more you tumble it, you have a nice blue rock, and then next thing you know, all the blue's gone. And then her big piece that she had to have, it still has a couple fractures in it, a couple marks. It can be gone over again. Not by me, maybe by somebody else, because I'm not allowed to mess with this thing anymore. There's some nice blue there. And there's another tornado. I think that's the mirror image of the other piece of rock we had. It's got some pretty cool patterns in it though. Well, everybody, well, thank you for watching. Getting ready to feed the beast again. Another 12 pounds. We thank you for watching, and please do me a favor and don't wake up the dog. See you on the next one. Thanks, guys.